Okay, Dorset, this is what else you need. Butane, and I get this stuff. I can get it on any fucking thing that's Whip It Premium Butane. And if you look, I think it has it somewhere on here. Right there, where it says virtually zero impurities, that's the one that you want to get. Anyone that are like that, I paid $52 for 12 of them online. You need some coffee filters, a beer for yourself, a Pyrex dish. It doesn't have to be real Pyrex, it can be that Myrex stuff or whatever. See what it says down at the bottom, Myrex. A container for your hot water. I used a shaking, this is a seasoned shake. Yeah, I've seen these in your house all the time. And all I do is take off a butane piece that you get with the, you can get them off the back of these caps right here. And you just poke a hole, put some hot glue in there, and fucking there you go. And then you want this too. And this is going to Europe. I'll show you how to do that here in a second, but this is what you'll need. And this is my shake that I'm going to be using. And that's where I put my leftovers for my, in case I want to do a second run. But I'm going to pause this video, I'll come right back, and I'm going to fill this up with hot water. And then I'm going to start blasting. And I'll show you how to do that too. Alright, 1 second. Okay, now I'm back. That's filled with hot water. You got your Pyrex dish. All you want to do is have something in there. And you just want to set it in there so it floats right on top. Next, what you want to do is grab your thing, grab your dish, fill it up, shake it down. You want to try to make it so that there's not clumps in there. You want to shake it around pretty good, get most of the clumps out. If you got good stuff, that's what it will do. Clump up on you. Use this to break that up. Get that clump out. And you want to do this stuff when your stuff is dry. You don't want to do this with wet trim. Make sure your trim is dry, like almost crumbly dry. Just keep filling it. You want to try to get in as much as you can in there without packing it down. Do not pack it down. Just shake it. Okay, now you want to get it to the top. And then what I do is I clean off any excess that may have fallen on the shaker while you're loading it. I put my hand on top and then blow it. Grab your filter, put it down so it's nice and sealed, nice and flat on there. Then you grab your cap, you tie this on, or make sure it's nice and tight, as tight as you can get it without ripping the thing. Now you want to grab this, tip it over just like this, grab your butane, give it a good shake, put it in here, and then just press. You want to try to get close down to the Pyrex and just let it fill up. And you want to use this whole can. This one's a 420 milliliter. That's why I like using butane. I mean a Whip It butane, but some people have 300 milliliter. That's just as fine. I like to have a little bit of extra and the better purities. I mean with no purities. And then you just try to keep it close and just keep blowing it in there. And you'll hear when your can's done because it'll just stop fizzing. You want to try to not get any spray out. So it's a good thing on top when you're blowing. You'll get some. Believe me, this gets your fucking hand cold. Some people wear gloves. I don't wear gloves. I just go with it. No pain, no gain. And just keep going. Sometimes I like to go back and forth. Your preference. Like right now, my hand's getting numb. Just keep going. And you can see it, get a close up on the stuff dripping out, your color coming out. That's how you know that it's going to be good stuff. And you can see it bubbling, and that's just the hot water. And this is just hot water straight from your faucet. You don't got to boil it. Just put it hot as you can out of your faucet, and you're good. Once it stops bubbling is when you got to get new hot water. And all you have to do is take that out, dump out the cold water, put new hot water in, you're good. That's done. Throw your can away. Let it drip out as much as possible if it's still dripping. Give it a little shake. And then what I do is I come over here to my trash bin. Oh, actually, no. I usually save it. And sometimes people do an extra run. I usually wait a couple times before I do an extra run. Just empty that out in there. Grab this, toss it away. Grab your thing, and just refill it. Same thing, same process over and over until you're done, until you have no more stuff left. You can blast as many cans as you want into that Pyrex dish. It's a good idea to do this outside too. You are dealing with butane. I do it out on the side of my porch. Some people say do it outside in the open. It's your preference. Just don't smoke around it or have any, like, turn on any lights around it. You don't want to have no good ends falling in your stuff. That's a French word. Grab another new coffee filter. Put it right back on. Tie it tight. There you go. And you just keep doing the same thing. Make sure there's no good ends. Grab your new butane and go. All right, I'm not going to show you doing this whole thing because it'll be a pretty damn long video. But I'm going to pause it, and when I get down to the next step, I'll redo it. Okay, so this is after you're done. I used about 10 cans. I still got more later, but this is what I'm going to do right now. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it inside, and I'm going to take my blast pan out. I'm going to dump out the water and put new hot water in it, and then I'm going to put it back in there, and I'll get right back to you. Okay, one sec.